Well, then let's move on and talk about your actual chemical engineering education background. If you were to go back to when you were doing your bachelor's, because chemical engineering is considered to be one of the hardest degrees, and a lot of people complain that it has one of the highest workloads because just like you said, they are very versatile, but that versatility comes with a price that you need to read a lot of books on many different topics. So going back to your experience in bachelor's, how was the workload in general throughout your undergrad?
Yeah, so I mean, I've had friends in other disciplines as well, and from what I can tell, from what they tell me as well, it is, as you said, one of the most difficult degrees to work through. On average, I was spending 10 hours a day working, whether it was trying to learn material or going to projects. Um, and I mean, the undergraduate life, it focused heavily on, the theoretical background as well. So there were practicals and there were a lot of self-study parts as well and assessments, but it was intense. And I mean, part of the reason why it's so intense, specifically in South Africa, is because I think of the large or the longer vacation period, so that cuts down on the amount of time that you have to focus on work as well. So I mean, for example, if you didn't do the supplementary exams, then you would have about a month and a half, in some cases 2 months of vacation. And yeah, you were supposed to do vacation work experience, but the requirement was only about 6 weeks. So yeah, I mean, it was intense.
Yeah, I can imagine. So did you specialize into in a specific topic while you were doing your bachelor's?
So at the time when I was doing my bachelor's, there weren't too many specializations out there. It was focused heavily on petrochemical or mining. And occasionally, if the numbers were high enough, it was in pulp and paper processing. But specifically for me, I did a synthetic fuels stream coupled with a biorefinery stream. So it's quite mixed. I wouldn't say the focus, but those were the streams that I took.
So was there a specific reason that you chose to continue in this field rather than anything else?
Yeah. So as I mentioned, because of my passion for cars as well, and also for renewable energy, that's why I chose the synthetic fuels route. So it's a little bit different from the extractive petroleum processing route, rather, because with synthetic fuels, you don't necessarily need fossil fuels. You could derive that from biomass as well. And then for the biorefineries part of it, yeah, I mean, that's just, again, emphasizing on the point of my interest in renewable energy.
Amazing. It's really nice. But for example, if you work with process engineering, that tends to be a lot more mathematical based. Sometimes you can end up getting those hard hat labs in the classes as well. In your case, now that you were working more focused on the environmental aspect of chemical engineering, did you feel that was it more mathematical based or was it more lab based that you had to work with?
So in my undergraduate studies, I think about 80% of the work was theoretical, so mostly mathematical based, but there was a big practical component as well. So yeah, I mean, we found ourselves in safety booths and our hard hats as well for those for that part of. I mean, I think the current trend is that we're looking more into data science and trying to incorporate that into the undergraduate curriculum. That's across South Africa. So more and more we'll see, the drop in the practical side of it. But I don't think it's going to go away completely. So yeah, there'll always be that aspect of, having to have that practical experience.
Exactly. Of course, I mean that thing can never go away because you cannot really learn these theoretical parts of it either unless you really see things in front of you. Thank you for listening. And if you have not done so already, remember to become a free member at Chemical Engineering Life. And do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay tuned for more upcoming podcasts with chemical engineers. Thank you and have a great day.